Good evening and a happy Mother's Day. You're watching the news on Croatian television. Members of the ruling HTZ commemorated the 96th anniversary of the birth of Croatia's first president, Franjo Tudjman, by visiting Zagreb's Mirogoj Cemetery and lighting candles at the altar to the homeland on the city's Sljeme mountain. HTZ President Andrej Plenković gave thanks to Tudjman for his role in Croatian independence.
President Tudjman and the Croatian people came together to achieve a joint goal. This was a unique moment which must be celebrated for many reasons. This was a once-in-a-lifetime moment of historical significance for our people. If the country is the body of each political system and the soul of each political system is the people, and we believe that to be true, then the appearance of Franjo Tudjman and the things he accomplished gave Croatian politics its body and soul.
Meanwhile, the Prime Minister and the Speaker of Parliament both responded to reporters' questions regarding the ongoing email affair, while for her part, Minister Dalić refused to comment.
If it is discovered that something is not right, we will look for the responsible parties and we will correct the mistakes. But that's if there was something wrong. I must admit that I haven't read the emails in great detail, but I will set aside some time to read and analyze them in full. After that, we will be able to comment. I haven't really had a detailed look at everything in those emails, but I didn't like what I saw. I really didn't like some specific aspects of the content, and I didn't like how the participants were communicating. That style of communication is not something I would have liked to participate in.
The People Decide initiative began collecting signatures on Sunday in their bid to hold a referendum to change the electoral law and introduce a fairer voting system. The initiative hopes to gather some 375,000 signatures around the country by May 27th.
The initiative aims to involve more Croatian citizens in the election process. We want politicians to be held more accountable to voters, and we hope to limit the corrupt coalition-making process as much as possible.
Respects were paid this afternoon to Rudolf Perešin, a Croatian pilot from the Homeland War who famously deserted from the Yugoslav People's Army by flying his MiG-21 fighter jet to neutral territory in Klagenfurt, Austria. Perešin fought for the Croatian Air Force until he was killed in battle in 1995. A memorial museum is being built in his honor in his hometown.
This entire place and all that it offers is a call to our young people. It shows them that there is nobility in sacrifice and giving yourself for your people, society, and protecting the values that make life worth living.
The Betina Museum of Wood and Shipbuilding, located on the island of Murter, has been given the European Museum of the Year award. Museum director Kata Šikić-Čubrić said the entire village of 700 people was, in a way, a living museum that continues to nurture the centuries-old tradition. Betina is one of only a few remaining centers of wooden shipbuilding on the Croatian Adriatic. Taking a quick look at sports, in tennis, Croatia's Nikola Mektić and his Austrian doubles partner Alexander Peja have captured their first Masters 1000 series title in Madrid. Mektić and Peja were up 5-3 in the first set against legendary Bryan brothers of the USA when they were forced to retire due to injury. Croatia's Snježana Pejić won the gold medal at the World Cup in Fort Benning, USA in the 50-meter rifle 3 positions. Pejić has won bronze medal and 3 European championships to go along with her World Cup title. Turning to Croatian Basketball League playoffs, Cedevita beat Split 84-80 in their first game of their semifinal series earlier this evening. And in Game 1 of yesterday's other semifinal series between Cibona and Zadar, Zadar came out on top 89-78 on their home floor. Tomorrow's weather forecast will be changeable with heavy clouds. Rain showers will begin around the country in the first half of the day. More intense storms are expected along the northern Adriatic and higher elevations, while afternoon storms will prevail in Dalmatia and around northern areas of the continent. A southeasterly and southerly wind will blow along the coast and switch to a westerly and northwesterly by the afternoon. Morning lows of 9 to 14 degrees in the interior, and from 15 to 19 on the coast, will give way to highs of 20 to 24 degrees Celsius around the country and up to 19 in higher elevations. The forecast for the beginning of next week will also be changeable. Rain showers will slowly die down on Tuesday, followed by sunny and dry weather for the rest of the week. Temperatures, on the other hand, will be noticeably cooler and slightly lower than normal for this time of year, especially on Tuesday and Wednesday. The Adriatic coast will also be somewhat cooler to start the week. Isolated showers are expected on Tuesday. Weak to moderate southwesterly and southeasterly winds will prevail. Dry, sunny weather will return by midweek, and temperatures are once again expected to rise. And that brings us to the end of our program. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow night.